Kinley coming back to you with another one. Yeah. Like I ain't been missing for a whole 3 months. Anyway, we just gonna pick it up like I haven't been missing for a whole 3 months. What is going on? Everything is good. You can tell, some of y'all may know, especially you tanker guys who be on the refineries and stuff. You can tell I haven't been on a refinery long enough to grow this beard. So that's one thing that's what's up. We're gonna trim that up. Sorry, we're not gonna do that today. Anyway, we're not gonna, excuse me, it'll be all good. Is what it is. I will say, Circon, a Covanta company, we got bought by Covanta or something like that a while ago, a month or two ago, something like that. I don't remember. Circon, a Covanta company, has been working. We've been working. For a solid 2 weeks, I was working. Or 2 or so weeks. We've been working. Now, we got a brief little slowdown period. So, a lot of us are enjoying that. You know, those of us who are working are not working like we were 2 weeks, for them 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, whatever it was. You know, still got a little bit of work to do, but it ain't that bad. Anyways, I wanted to tell y'all something I did. I'm going to preface it with this. Many of you joined this channel because it was a trucking channel. Because Travis Kinley was at Prime and I was showing you the adventures of Travis Kinley and the things I was learning about my 579 and the EPU. Remember I used to talk about the EPU and the video where your air conditioner stops working. And Jenna, shout out to Driver Lineup, taught me how to open the driver door, open the passenger door or something like that, close the passenger door, whatever the secret code was in order to reset the AC. You know, we were going to California. We had trainees. We had Taylor on the truck. Shout out to Taylor. We had Danielle on the truck. And, I forgot your name right now. I hope you don't see this video. But I didn't forget about you as a person. The other trainee, and then the other one from PSD, ran the PSD student. Forgot your name right now too, sir. But I didn't forget about you as a person. That's what matters. You know, that's what this channel used to be about. This channel is not called a trucking channel, right? It's not called, like Driver Lineup implies we're going to be talking about something about Driver Lineup, right? And for those of you at Prime, that means more than others. But if you're not at Prime, you know, right? You know, there are other channels that it implies this is a trucking. I never made this channel with a title name that implies it has everything to do about trucking. So if y'all want to see videos from me, some of these videos just not gonna, it just can't be about trucking. Trucking, I'm just, like, as a person, I'm just not that embedded in trucking, right? That is, for those of you who actually understand me, that is a large reason why I left Landstar. I'm just not that embedded in trucking. So I felt like a fish out of water as an owner operator. I felt like I performed well, and not even feels like, the numbers said I performed well. I had the cognitive ability to execute well, but as a person, I just wasn't that, okay, let's do 22 and a 35 and hit the brakes and see where we get. Then he hits the left blinker. Anyways, as a person, I just didn't feel like I was that embedded. So I always felt like, man, what am I doing here? Like, I don't really feel that embedded. As an owner operator, you need to be, to some degree, embedded into trucking. You kind of gotta really live and breathe it in a way, because you're constantly numbers. You're thinking about freight. You're thinking about market. You're thinking about taxes. You need to be thinking about your business, man. If you're actually, even if you're not driving the truck, you need to be thinking about, you know, when it needs to go to the shop, what needs to be fixed, PMs. You gotta be thinking about a lot. And I really enjoy thinking about things outside of trucking. Trucking has just never been a passion of mine. It's just not something I'm that embedded into mentally. So I really enjoy thinking about other things outside of trucking. I really do. For example, today, your boy passed the technician level of his amateur radio operator's license. I'm officially YouTube's, at least maybe on your channels, I'm officially YouTube's newest amateur radio operator. That's right, passed it about an hour ago, so maybe I'm not the newest, but an hour ago I was the newest, that's for sure. So that's pretty cool, man. I'm excited about that. Why did I get into that? Yeah, we're only at the 5-minute mark. Why did I get into that? I'll tell you why I got into that. As we get out this car, because it's hot, man. Like, I got the heat running because my feet was cold, because I'm like in the 40s outside. I want to turn the car off. It is not out of the ordinary for me to leave a car key in the car, like running, and just get out the car and walk off and like go in a store. One time I went out to eat with a friend, came back out, left my wife's truck running, just running. Why did I do that? For a number of reasons, okay? The first reason is this. I will confess to you, I'm like a prepper light. That's what fall looks like on my property. Like a lot of leaves on the ground is what I mean. See all the trees? Yeah. I was leaf blowing that yesterday. And I barely made a dent. I did the entire porch yesterday, and now it's just got more leaves on it. I don't even know why I did it. I should just make it a chore for the kids, you know what I mean? They have to sweep the porch 2 or 3 times a week. Anyways, why did I do it? Number one, because part of me is kind of prepper light. Meaning, I think about what would you do in the event of different types of disasters, okay? Now, we're not going down that road. We're not going, because I'm prepper light. Meaning, I'm not going to start I'm not making YouTube videos about prepping, okay? I'm not even going to tell you how I prepare for certain situations or anything like that. But that's one of the reasons I did it. This is a way for me to communicate in the event that cell phone towers are down, internet's down. You can't use, you can't use those normal means of communication in order to contact people. I can still stay in touch with people in my community. I can stay in touch with people across state lines, especially once I upgrade to general. I can stay in touch with emergency services in my community. I can serve public works and emergency services in my community if they needed me to, and I can stay in touch with public works to know about utilities and various things of that nature. Another reason why I did it is because I've always found it to be cool, right? I'm just kind of that type of communicator type of person or whatever. Another reason I did it is because I like to learn, and I like holding different licenses. Right? I have a number of different type of licenses that license me to perform certain actions. So I wanted to obtain a different type of license. So anyways, I have my amateur radio operator's license. And how is that cool? So if you stayed to the 8-minute mark, well, how is that cool pertaining to trucking, or is it cool pertaining to trucking? For those who are still like, okay, I get every video won't be about trucking, but does this have anything to do with trucking? Yes, it does. There are certain radios, mobile radios, that you can put in an 18-wheeler where not only can you use it on the Citizens band, CB, as a CB radio. Oh, my phone beat. But you can also talk on higher frequencies, such as the Stryker, right? Pretty sure the popular Stryker radio, you can talk on higher frequencies as well. It also permits you to run a quote-unquote CB radio at watts higher than you are permitted to on CB, which I forgot what that wattage is right now, like 10 or something. Anyways, you can crank it up a notch. So that's how we're going to use this while we're at work, as well as just being able to contact people. So anyway, everything's good here, man. Later, I'm actually taking a class with a friend of mine he's a professional martial artist. I'm walking around a lot because I got to go to the bathroom. We got to cut this video off. He's a professional martial artist. I'm taking a type of pistol combat class later in a couple hours. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm about to eat lunch, chill for a little bit, maybe watch something on television or just mess around on the laptop. And then I'm going to get ready to go to that class. Pretty excited about that. Anyway, so we're coming up on the 10-minute mark. Travis Kinley is doing good, having a great day. It's getting a little chilly outside. Had to figure out how to dress, but that's all good. Hope everybody's being safe. You already know what the motto is. Work hard, play hard, sleep hard, find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe.